Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei no more, Iranian state media. Pezeshkian vows to respond to Khamenei's assassination. What to know about Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei? IRGC says, devastating offensive to start shortly, report. Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei has been killed in an attack in Tehran, according to Iranian state media reports. State broadcaster IRIB announced that Khamenei had embraced martyrdom, confirming his death after a reported strike on his office on Saturday. US President Donald Trump also announced Khamenei's death earlier in a social media post. Iran has declared 40 days of national mourning starting Mar'26, following the death of the 86-year-old leader. Khamenei had served as Iran's supreme leader since 1999, making him one of the longest-serving political leaders in the region. His death comes amid intensifying military conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States, raising uncertainty about Iran's leadership and the region's stability. The situation remains highly volatile as Iran prepares for a leadership transition. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has strongly condemned the killing of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, calling it a great crime and warning of retaliation. In an official statement, Pezeshkian said the attack will never remain unanswered and promised that those responsible would face consequences. He accused the United States and Israel of responsibility, describing the killing as American Zionist aggression. The Iranian president said Iran would respond with strength and determination, with support from what he called the Islamic world and allied nations. Iran has declared 7 days of public holidays, in addition to the previously announced 40 days of national mourning for Khamenei. The statement signals a likely escalation in tensions, as Iran prepares a response following the death of its long-time leader.
After becoming supreme leader in 1989, Ali Khamenei faced early doubts because he was a lower-ranking cleric compared to his predecessor, Ruhollah Khomeini, who led Iran's 1979 revolution. Despite this, Khamenei ruled for decades and strengthened clerical control over Iran. He ensured religious leaders remained at the top of the political system and set limits on elected officials and the military. Power of the Revolutionary Guard. Khamenei turned the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps into Iran's most powerful institution. The force controls elite military units, the missile program, and major economic businesses, and in return became his strongest supporter. Domestic challenges. Khamenei faced repeated internal challenges. Reform movement in the 1990s tried to expand democratic power but was blocked. 2009 protests erupted over disputed elections. Economic protests in 2017 and 2019 followed sanctions and rising costs. 2022 protests began after the death of Mahsa Amini, leading to a major security crackdown. More recent protests linked to economic crisis and currency collapse were met with heavy force, with thousands reported killed. Nuclear dispute and foreign pressure. Khamenei allowed nuclear negotiations with the United States, partly to avoid military strikes. However, Iran refused to stop uranium enrichment, keeping tensions high. Some Iranians hoped foreign pressure might weaken the government, while others opposed outside intervention. Uncertain succession. Iran has no confirmed successor to Khamenei. Under Iran's constitution, a clerical council must choose the next supreme leader, and several candidates, including members of Khamenei's family, have been discussed. Analysts say power could temporarily shift to a small leadership group, while the powerful Revolutionary Guard may try to increase its influence. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, has confirmed the death of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei and vowed to take revenge. In a statement reported by Iranian media, the IRGC expressed deep sorrow over Khamenei's death and warned of a major military response. The group announced plans for what it called the most devastating offensive operation in the history of the Islamic Republic, targeting Israel and United States military bases in the region. Iranian news agencies confirmed that Khamenei died early Sunday while carrying out official duties. Authorities have declared 40 days of national mourning across Iran. The announcement signals a serious escalation, as Iran prepares a possible large-scale retaliation following the death of its longtime leader. The situation remains extremely tense, with fears growing of a major regional conflict.